We're going to start off with our national anthem, Star Spangled Banner. Thank you. Right after we finished warming up the jazz band, we had three lovely ladies come up and do a little practicing on their song, and they're going to come up now, and they're going to do Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, and I'm going to let one of them introduce the other members of the group to you.
Hello, thank you all so much for allowing us to come and share something that we love to do, and that is sing. Greg Collingsworth invited us to come. He's one of the band members. We are from Olive Hill, Kentucky, and we performed this a few nights ago at the Arts and Heritage Center in Olive Hill at a program called On With the Show. And I would like to introduce us to you. This is Audra Fultz. And beside me here is Kirsten Harris. And I am Amy Green, and thank you all so much for coming.
we're supposed to have some more microphones for them, and we dropped one here as we were setting up, and now it doesn't work. And the other one, I just left at the house. I just walked off and forgot it completely. So, but they did a great job with what they had there. Next time we'll try to be more prepared for them. We're going to do partially a patriotic program, and then we're going to do some jazz tunes at the end of our little program. Okay? Got 1, 2, ready? Thank you. Next, we're going to do a song, America the Beautiful, and we're going to have our lovely singer sing for you. It's something.
Mountains, majesty, above the
arrangement of a song that Lee Greenwood did several years ago. God Bless the USA. 1, 2, ready, game. Finding arrangements of patriotic songs for a jazz band is pretty hard. There's not a lot out. Getting to be more. But anyway, I was looking earlier this year, and I found one, and I thought, yeah, we'll do this one. This one is called When Johnny Comes Strutting Home. Instead of marching home, he's strutting home on this one. It's kind of cute. 1, 2, 3. Told you it's kind of cute. Now we're going to do a jazz number. Most of you will probably have heard the song in somewhere in your life, called Blues in the Night. And this was arranged by a friend of mine and someone that taught at Marshall University for several years before he took off and went to Chicago and started working for a big firm up there. He's passed away now. Paul Jennings did a lot of arrangements, probably 100 jazz band arrangements at least, and did arrangements for Marshall University when he was going there. Anyway, Blues in the Night. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. It's a fun tune to play, too. Now we're going to do one by one of the most prolific of all jazz arrangers and composers, Sammy Nestico, with over 400 songs to his credit in all his years. He passed away a few years back. And this one is called Orange Sherbet. He named it for this for the band leader that he was writing for, whose favorite dessert was chocolate milk. Orange sherbet, I'm sorry. Orange sherbet. It was Count Basie, by the way. Count Basie was who it was, the band leader. Orange sherbet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hey! Thank you. We've enjoyed very much playing for you. We're going to do one more number, and then we'll have about a 10-minute pause while we get the other band situated in here, and then we'll start with the Huntington Symphonic Band. Last number we're going to play for you goes back into the early 70s. A song by Isaac Hayes. It's called The Theme from Shaft. It was Academy Award winner. We let our announcer here, he knows all this. He does. He knows his stuff. Correct. He knows. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've enjoyed this, even though it is hotter than blue blazes out here. All right.
We are the Greater Huntington Symphonic Band. We're going to open our portion of the concert with a piece called An American Fanfare by Rick Kirby.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, next we've got a Sousa march for you. It's a kind of a lesser-known march, but when Sousa wrote it, he had hopes that it would rival popularity of his more famous march, Stars and Stripes Forever. For a while, the newest branch of the Armed Forces, the Space Force, used this as kind of their temporary service song, so theirs was officially written earlier, or last year. So this is called Jesus. piece we're going to do is a Paul Murtha piece called Arlington, Where Giants Lie Sleeping. And the piece was commissioned by the Fay West Honors Band of Fayette and Westmoreland counties in Pennsylvania. And it is a tribute to the generations of American servicemen and women buried at the Arlington National Cemetery. Their selfless service and sacrifice in defense of our country and way of life has made them all giants in my mind, and as they find their eternal rest in Arlington. And that was written by Paul Murphy, who wrote this piece. So this is Arlington, Where Giants Lie Sleeping. pull some double duty here. I'm also going to take over announcing for Pat. He's going to be giving me a script. It's dangerous to let me improv stuff. So here we go. Did you know that the Ironton Council for the Arts has been providing high-quality, low-cost performances in music, dance, theater, comedy, and storytelling by outstanding performers with local, regional, national, and international reputations annually since 1980? Did you also know that the Ironton Council for the Arts sponsors educational outreach performances by our guest performers in the local schools? I didn't know. If so, and you have attended our performances, then you know that for over 40 years, the Ironton Council for the Arts has featured a variety of performances ranging from concert and jazz bands to classical music such as wind, string, and brass ensembles, concert pianists, Celtic, folk, and bluegrass performances, as well as professional dance troupes, comedy, storytellers. Later, we will tell you about our 2024-25 performances. Now back to my directing duties. The next piece is called Captain America March. I'm not going to conduct this one. We're going to let our conductor emeritus, Mr. Tommy Thompson, conduct. Captain America March. We're now going to do Armed Forces Salute. So we're going to play all the themes from all of the Armed Forces, including the Space Force, since they now have their official song, Simpa Supra, Always Above. So when you hear your Armed Force song, feel free to stand, clap for every one of these branches. So this is the Armed Forces Salute. Next piece we're going to do, this is not necessarily a patriotic tune. The composer of this, Brian Balmages, was commissioned to write a piece, and he knew he wanted to write this big fanfare, but he didn't really know a lot to write. And he used, so the school that commissioned him was in New York, and right before this commission kind of came through, the area was devastated actually by a hurricane, and so he kind of saw how the community kind of came together through that devastation and came together, and so that gave him kind of the impetus for this piece. This piece is called Always United, Forever Strong, and as I was picking music for this concert, I thought, right now I think that's kind of what this country needs right now is to be united and forever strong. No matter what divides us, we have to go through as a country. So I thought that sounds like a fabulous piece to do. So this is Always United, Forever Strong by Brian Baumey. Next we're going to do a slightly different arrangement of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. This arrangement is by Carmen Dragon, who's a well-known early movie composer, and he's done lots and lots of pieces, arranged lots and lots of patriotic stuff as well. Probably one of his more famous pieces is America the Beautiful. But this is the Battle Hymn of the Republic. right, this is a Jerry Brubaker arrangement of This Is My Country.
Present company excluded, and these guys done a great job. Hasn't our director done a great job? Hasn't our jazz band director done a great job? It's a privilege to play with these guys. I thoroughly enjoyed, and I really thank you all for coming out tonight. I've kidded around with you a little bit just because I like to kid around with people, but I hope you've enjoyed it yourselves as well. I got to pay the light bill here real quick. We would like to thank a lot of people. First of all, our Ironton Council for the Arts blue shirts. That's our board of directors that have helped sign people up for the raffle. Give these guys a round of applause. I don't know what I would do without them. They are just wonderful folks. Mr. Sam Heighton, president of Ironton Alive. There's Sam, stand up. Okay, don't stand up, just wave. Sam does a fabulous job with this summer concert series and all the great work he does with Ironton Alive, with the farmers market, and with just promoting Ironton. Shop local, local businesses. They're so important to this community. We thank him very much. I also want to thank the sound guy is not here. You guys probably know the sound guy. It's John Griffith. I want to mention that the sound guy is also a member of a vintage rock and roll band called The Chase, and they will perform next week. So you want to come and check those guys out. They're really good. John's a great guy, and I think even more importantly is that John and Ironton Alive are going to pledge $1 for every person that comes to the concert. And that $1 is going to be donated to the Facing Hunger Food Bank, which annually feeds nearly 130,000 people across 17 counties across the tri-state. So Sam, I think that's really wonderful. Thank you so much for that. And last but not least, the hearts and minds of many, thanks to all you guys. The Symphonic Band and the Jazz Band for performing. We have a great time. We rehearse on Thursday nights. I'm going to steal Matt's thunder. No, I haven't stolen your announcing job. No. If any of you play a band instrument, have a roughly high school band experience, we rehearse on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock at Vincent Middle School. No audition, just come and play. Some folks haven't picked up a horn in years and years, and they come and it's like riding a bike. And jazz band rehearsals right after that at 9 o'clock. Last but not least, tomorrow night, this same group is going to be the warm-up act for the Huntington Symphony Orchestra at Harris Riverfront Park. So that's going to be fun as well. We'll do a portion of this program. And if you're really bored on July 4th, if your company is driving you crazy and you just feel a need to get out of the house and go someplace, you want to hear live music, the Portsmouth Wind Symphony is going to perform their July 4th Pops and Patriotic concert at 7 o'clock at Tracy Park, which is right next to Kroger. So, and that's free as well. So thanks again to all of you. I hope to see you next week. We hope to be back here next year. Thank you very much. Matt, finish it up.
Thanks, Pat, for taking what I was going to say at the end, but hey, cool. So the less I have to talk, usually the better it is. But I kind of want to reiterate what he said is, you know, we're just a volunteer group, and we're always looking for new members. So if you want to break out the old clarinet you used to play that's tucked in the closet, or the trumpet that's up in the attic, saxophone that's down in the basement, dig it out, come join us. We'd love to see some new faces. We rehearse at Vincent Middle School in Huntington from 7 to 8, and then if you're interested in joining the jazz band, they're from 8 to 9. So come on out. We're going to end this concert with, you know, what better way to end a patriotic concert than with Stars and Stripes Forever. But I promise we won't play it forever. All right, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for coming out. Again, if you feel like joining us, our next rehearsal is going to be July 18th. Hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July holiday week. Thank you all.